The massive train derailment in New York. This is a live scene at the disaster scene outside the Bronx. Cranes have begun to lift the cars back onto the tracks. ABC's Gio Benitez is at the scene of this horrible crash in the Bronx. Good morning, Gio.
Good morning to you, Robin. There you see it live. Those cranes hard at work right now, and so are investigators. In fact, ABC News has learned investigators will know today how fast this train was going and whether those brakes worked. Overnight, cranes turned over the locomotive of the derailed train, the rest of it waiting to be lifted. The NTSB tweeting these photos of investigators retrieving those important black boxes. The data in each may show what led to the disaster that injured more than 60 and killed 4. The dead now ID'd as 59-year-old James Ferrari, 54-year-old Donna Smith, 35-year-old Kissick Ann, and 58-year-old Jim Lovell, who was on his way to work on the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree special in New York City.
By the time I looked up, it was completely going off its track.
I thought I'm gonna die, to be honest.
This picture, obtained by ABC affiliate WVEC, reportedly shows passengers standing inside a flipped-over car. And this new video shows the scene of the Metro North crash from a passing train.
Our mission is to understand not just what happened, but why it happened.
Investigators haven't said why the train derailed. The train's engineer, William Rockefeller Jr., pictured here, reportedly said he applied the brakes, but they didn't work. Rockefeller is reportedly a 20-year veteran of the MTA with a clean disciplinary record. The train left Poughkeepsie for New York's Grand Central Terminal at 5:54 a.m. Sunday. Nearly an hour and a half later, at 7:20, as the train reached this curve, the massive derailment. Ryan Kelly survived the crash, fracturing his hand.
And everyone around you, I mean, were they okay?
Everyone in my car was all right, except for one woman who was pinned between two seats.
This accident happened in nearly the same spot where a freight train derailed just months ago in July. Police Commissioner Ray Kelly assuring commuters investigators will find answers.
For people who use the train every day, what do you say to them?
The systems are safe, just based on sheer volume. Sometimes accidents happen, but in terms of the specific cause here, that's going to have to be determined by a full investigation.
And this morning, we also know that the investigators here will interview the train's engineer to see what happened from his perspective. And by the way, sadly, these are the first deaths on a Metro North train in the agency's 31-year history, Robin.
Tragic, Gio. Thank you very much. And we are thinking of all the families that were affected, those that were injured, and the 4 families who lost loved ones. And we are thinking of our friends over at NBC as they are suffering a loss.
Jim Lovell worked on the Today Show. We're thinking of them this morning.